Have you heard of the Neighborhood Watch program for crime? So this idea came from that program. The Neighborhood Watch program is when you're asked to gather at least one representative from 50% of the households on your street, just your street, and then a policeman will come and educate your neighbors about how to prevent crime and get prepared, emergency preparedness. So I did that program on my street with the ulterior motive of meeting my neighbors so that I could then convince them to stop spraying Roundup. But it was a great program. And so from that program, I was inspired to start the Neighborhood Food Network. And in this case, you would want to gather. We will support you in having a gathering of hopefully 50%, maybe 100% of your neighbors eventually to connect, meet each other, and strategize, organize, and mobilize to create food security for every neighbor on your street. You know, we're facing a lot of challenges today. The scientists are predicting food shortages and food prices going up, and you know that's scary. I know our income is probably not going to increase 300 to 400%, and they're saying that the food prices will in the next couple of years. So we've got to be responsible for taking action to do something about that, right? In addition, in the case of a crisis, it will be 9 missed meals before somebody will resort to violence to feed their family. This idea is to really coordinate and have people work together on growing food and sourcing food. So we just believe this initiative is super important. I mean, in fact, if there is a crisis, it's kind of the only way people are going to survive is if they have access to local food. The fires in California have made that really clear. We need to have community and connection. So the plan is that we have Monday night Moms Connect calls, and at 8:30 we talk about the Neighborhood Food Network. And that's when every Monday we'll have, okay, so this is what you need to do this week. You know, we will hopefully have regional areas, but in general, it will be, you know, how to plant tomatoes, or here's how to plant fruit trees, or how to get your garden started. So every week we'll have free coaching that will support you in what supplies you need to buy this week and what you can do this weekend in order to create that future of food security. And I love the saying that I heard from one guy, which is, on the weekends, instead of escaping the life you have, create the life that you want to have. And so this is all about, you know, I guess weekend food warriors, you know, just getting out there and planting food and connecting with your neighbors. And I have my first meeting this coming weekend. I went around to my neighbors and invited them. I went to 40 households last weekend, and I got to meet a lot of my neighbors, which I had not done before. And there's a huge benefit to that. You know, we have been facing divide in America on so many levels, and we have the opportunity to bridge that political divide. You're not going to care if somebody's a Democrat or Republican if they're coming at you with a basket full of food and you're hungry, right? So this is an opportunity to connect, to create compassion, and to frankly strengthen our democracy. We have been out to transform the food supply and health in America and beyond for 10 years now at Moms Across America. But now we're expanding that to transforming food access and health in America and beyond. And so we're really excited about the response that we're getting. We're looking for more partners to be able to get this out there to people. This is the pilot year, so we are still working things out, but we invite you to go to the neighborhoodfoodnetwork.com, sign up, get our email alerts, get the data that we have, and watch our videos that we'll be posting on Rumble and YouTube for weekly plans of action.